there's nothing else going on in sports, and I still can't really bring myself to engage with any mock drafts. I just don't care. They're always completely wrong. You never know how things are going to work out. I think this year, maybe more than any year, it's going to be even wilder because nobody knows what to expect from a nobody's able to do the research that they normally do, right? So a lot of these decisions are going to be even more unexpected than they are normally. But I feel like right now, as I understand it, the guaranteed first rounders are definitely Joe Burrow, definitely Kayvon Chason. He seems to have just been rocketing up the charts.
I would say the same about Justin Jefferson.
I think Jefferson feels like a definite, and I think Patrick Queen actually feels like a definite, which is such. If you're out there, kids, you're out there listening, and you're probably not because you're no longer going to school and you're no longer in your car. But if your parents are listening, maybe they can echo this to you or relay this to you. Patrick Queen is a testament to not leaving, to staying the course, to working hard and working through adversity.
Every single one of them are.
Yeah,
Every single one of LSU's first-round picks in 2020 can be a great example, story, and something that can be used as motivation for a young athlete, whether it's Joe Burrow at Ohio State going to a place where he knew he was going to play. He knew he was going to be the quarterback at Ohio State. Overlooked, felt like he was wrong, transfers, goes to LSU, takes an opportunity, and makes the absolute best of it. One of the things that we get lost in talking about Burrow, that he has an advantage sitting across the desk from NFL general managers and head coaches, is that he's had to go into unfamiliar territory, into a locker room where he was not known at all, had to establish relationships, teammates, get the trust of his team, win the starting job, and win on the field. Burrow's already done that.
Yeah.
What you're asking him to do in the NFL, move to another city, go into a locker room where he doesn't know anybody, learn a new system, play with new guys, meet new teammates, fit in, win the job. He's done all that stuff.
Yeah.
He did that at LSU. He can tell NFL GMs and decision makers already that he's done that. Justin Jefferson was another guy in LSU's recruiting class we were talking about on Hester's show last week. He was the 25th scholarship. He was the last guy in the class. You know what I mean? Like these last guys in the class that LSU have signed, whether it's a guy like Debo Jones or whether it's a guy like Duke Riley or Foster Morrow, that are on NFL rosters now. Justin Jefferson, a similar type of example. They didn't know if Patrick Queen was going to play running back or linebacker at LSU when he was coming out of Livonia.
Well, the key differentiating factor to me with Queen, with everybody else you name, because you're right? Burrow, Jefferson, Kayvon Chason having to overcome the torn ACL right when it seemed like he was about to ascend. The key difference with Queen and all these guys, the other three, we knew were going to be big coming into the season. We knew that Patrick Queen was not starting at the beginning of the year. If you think back, think about that. He went from not starting on his college football team to then becoming a first-round pick by years in and looking like the best player on the field in the national championship. Like, that national championship tape is stupid when I rewatch that game.
The biggest games, his film is great.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you turn on, I mean, and even in the third quarter when Najee Harris and he had some battles and they were going back and forth with each other, I think if you're looking at that game as a one-on-one fight, Queen wins it. I mean, in the biggest games, he played the best. Now, in the biggest game of the season, the last one, the ones that scouts had a chance to see and keep fresh in their mind, he was dominant. I mean, like, Patrick Queen in the national championship game played great.
Yeah.
But
but I love the story to go back to the beginning of the year where, like I said, he wasn't in line to start. He was still playing, but not starting. And in the age of the transfer portal, it would have been so easy to get frustrated, go find greener pastures. And there's a great story where he went into Coach O's office and he said, "Look, what do I need to do to get better? Like, what is stopping me from getting on the field?" They had that conversation. He applied the lessons learned from that, and then look at where he ended up, basically looking like a guaranteed first-round pick. So if you're out there, you're not playing, I don't care what level it is, junior high, high school, you're frustrated, look, put the blinders on, focus in on the task at hand. Don't think big picture. Just work hard, and who knows, maybe good things end up coming to you. Right
now in the latest mock draft from Todd McShay, McShay's got 41 Grant Delpit going to Cleveland, 38. He's got Christian Fulton going to Carolina.
Yeah.
So those are the two guys that he has in the second round. He's got Kayvon at 27 going to Seattle.
It makes a lot of sense. Because is Clowney leaving Seattle? Is that official yet?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
He's got Patrick Queen at 21 going to Philadelphia.
How about that?
As a 21st pick in his latest mock draft. I'm still.
Where's Clyde? Is he in that second round?
He is, but I'm still scrolling up to see where he's got Justin Jefferson.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, another potential first-round pick. The thing about Clyde is, while he looks like a great modern NFL back, I think the value of backs is still something that is just running back's just such a weird position, man. It means so much in Little League and high school and college, and then it just drops off in the NFL.
He's got Justin Jefferson at 22.
Okay.
And got him going to Minnesota. He's got Clyde 52 going to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's running back. It could that's something where if a team falls in love with him, they'll ignore the kind of current value of running back. Plus, I guess if we're just having this conversation, a rookie contract running back does make you that much more attractive to a team.